In this video, let's take a look at top 3 Smothered Mates by legendary American chess player Paul Morphy. For those who do not know, a Smothered Mate is a checkmate delivered by a knight in which the mated king is unable to move because he is surrounded by his own pieces. Number 3. This position is taken from a game played between James McConnell and Paul Morphy. The game was played in 1849 in New Orleans. In this position, the 12-year-old Paul Morphy, who was playing with the black pieces, announced a check from f2, and instead of giving away his rook, which could have prolonged white's resistance, although even in this case white's position is hopeless, McConnell played king g1 and stepped into this classical smothered mating combination. Morphy announced a double check, and after king h1 he sacrificed his queen, and once the rook appeared on g1, Morphy smothered the enemy king. Look at this brutal mate. Number 2. This position is taken from a game played by Paul Morphy against an unknown chess player. The game was played in 1856 in New Orleans. In this position, Paul Morphy announced a check by playing bishop g5, and after knight e7 he played queen e2 and created a mating threat. Black responded with rook e8, after which Morphy played knight e5. And overlooking Morphy's next threat, although whatever black plays, black's position is hopeless. Black captured on e2 and Morphy announced a smothered mate. Look at this, guys. The mother of all mates, the smothered mate is on the board. Number 1. This position is taken from a game played by Paul Morphy against a chess player named Suren. The game was played in 1859 in Paris. Well, if we have a look at the board, we can see that black has an extra rook, but Morphy has a dangerous attack and he announced a check from e6. King c8 was played, which is losing on the spot. Instead, Suren could have prolonged his resistance by playing king e8. Here this knight takes c7 check is not dangerous because of this king d8, and of course winning the rook can be dangerous because after the exchange of bishops on g5 king c8, looks like that white will lose his knight and black will manage to gain advantage. That's why after king d8 all white can do is to give a perpetual check. Of course, black will never play king f8 because can get checkmated. Let's go back, but in our game after knight e6 check, Suren responded with king c8, which steps into a brutal combination. Here Morphy announced a discovered check, and after king b8, this time the knight harassed black king from d7, king c8, knight b6 double check, king b8, and we have it, queen c8 check. Morphy sacrificing his queen, and after rook takes c8, once black king is sandwiched between two rooks, Morphy smothered the enemy king. Look at this brutal checkmate. In the end, please take a look at this thematic chess puzzle and try to find the solution. I will wait for your answer in the comment section. Good luck!